Hi, how y'all doing? Still Thursday, March 13th. Sometime past 4 p.m. as of recording this video. Let's see, 10 after 4. I should be getting Joey in about an hour and 15 minutes maybe. So that'll be good. Been doing housework, working on trying to get things cleaned up, straightened up. This room is still a mess, so as I turn the camera, I apologize. I'm one man trying to do a lot with little, so it's a mess. But as promised, this is the big reveal. Stumpy makes his YouTube debut. I know some of y'all in the past have asked that I not call my foot, think of my foot as Stumpy. But it's kind of a funny way to cope, you know, make fun of it, laugh at it. Helps me deal with it because, you know, every time I see it, I hate it. This is something that I never, throughout my entire life, even when I used to do, you know, skating and mountain biking and playing on a dirt bike, you know, when I used to do stupid stuff, I never saw myself being an amputee of any kind. It's always in the back of my mind, you know, something bad could happen, but could. Probably won't. And that was always my feeling on the matter. Something bad could happen, but probably won't. But it did. And it didn't even take me doing something stupid to cause it. It just kind of happened on its own, against my will. Which is another reason why I have a lot of difficulty dealing with it and a lot of difficulty accepting it, because I didn't do this. You know, this was not some external force. This was this was basically my body just, you know, destroying itself. And I still can't, you know, adjust to it. I have accepted it, am accepting it, but it's difficult, and every time I look at it, I hate it, because I cannot help but feel, you know, that I did not deserve this. I've been through enough, okay? I've been through enough. This did not need to happen. And nothing good has come of it, you know. This has only made my life, my other struggles, 10 times worse. And nothing has equalized it. It's hard for me to deal with, and I hate it. I look at it and I hate it. So I make fun of it, you know. Stumpy. So I'm in my office den, TV room. Got my desk in here. Keep my last guitar in here. Maybe I'll do a video on it sometime. Give me something to talk about. I can't really play it anymore. So, you know, sitting here looking at it, it's kind of bittersweet because I love it. I loved it. I love playing it. I have never been very good with guitar. Um, my hands have always been, you know, real big, and you know, I got these big Polski kielbasa fingers. Complex chords are always difficult. Um, but it was something that I always loved and enjoyed, and I I miss it, but I can't really do it anymore because of neuropathy. And I used to have 6, but they all got slowly sold, pawned over the years since my divorce. I do have one that is in a local pawn shop that costs me $16 a month to hold. And I pawned it a couple of months before I got sick last year. And I pawned it because, you know, things didn't work out right. They were tight, and I needed gas money to get my son to and from school. And it was the nicest and, you know, most lucrative guitar that I had. It's a 12-string Luna Studio Acoustic, and it has this really beautiful Gaelic Celtic tricatra cutout. You know, it's not just a circle cutout. You know, it's tricatra shaped, 3-pointed oval triangle. Beautiful guitar, and it sounds amazing. And it's in pristine condition. I got a real nice hard case. And I tried to sell it because, you know, I figured I could get, you know, $500 for this guitar in case, but had a lot of interest in it. But people, you know, always trying to get the best deal they can, and I understand that. So nothing but low ball offers. So I took it to a guitar shop here in town, and he said he could sell it for me on consignment, but he advised me to go to a pawn shop here. He said he knew the owners really well, and they would probably get me the best bang for my buck. He said also, if I wanted to be able to try to keep it, that would be the way to go. So I have been paying $14 a month, $16 a month to hold this guitar. They gave me like 120 on it, and it'll cost me like 150 to get it back, which I can't do, especially now. But that's one of those things, you know, that gives me a little bit of hope that I can get it back one day. And the owner of the pawn shop, you know, he's a really good guy. All his people are really good people. I've gotten to know them fairly well, and he said, "Don't worry about it. It's not going anywhere." This guitar here is my favorite style of electric guitar. It's a semi-hollow body electric. I love that style. I love that sound. And this guitar is really versatile. It's great for anything from 50s doo-wop to you know, some good hard metal. And it's a fairly rare guitar. and it's my last one. And despite the fact that it's fairly rare, the one time I did get, weak enough to try to sell it, I got nothing but bullshit offers on it because it's got no case. So she sits here for now. And Joey's showing some interest in learning to play, so I'm for his birthday, not last year, but the year before, I got him a little, kid-size first act guitar. And I'm trying to teach him, the roots, some root knowledge, some things that I can still do. Give him enough tools to get started. And, I'd like to be able to pass these guitars down to him. I was never worthy of, what could be done with these guitars, but maybe he will be. So, yeah, here, I still have this one, and I've got the one at the pawn shop, and no, neither one of them are nowhere near valuable enough to help me with the problem that I have right now, so. But, what you've all been waiting for. I've come in here and got my shoes off, got my bandages undone, and the stump is free. So I'm going to show you, the stump and a little bit of a closer view of it. I'm not going to show you the gnarly parts, but you get an idea. I'll show you a side-by-side of my other foot. The swelling that goes on with it. Get it all out there. So, position myself here. I've got my pants legs up to see the difference between my calves. Okay, for those of you that think you do not want to see this, I'm going to count down from 3 and then turn the camera. So when I count down, that will be when you want to put your phone down, turn your monitor away, whatever you want to do, just leave your volume up, and I will tell you when it's safe to look again. And I want to apologize for my toenails on my left foot. I'm actually going to have my podiatrist office trim them for me next week. They have gotten really out of hand, but I don't trim them because I can't see them, and I'm afraid to cut too deeply and cause a wound and cause a problem. I don't need any more problems. So, all that said, here we go. If you don't want to see it, turn your phones away now. 3, 2, 1. Turn around. Don't look. Here we go. So there it is. My stump and my left foot. You can see that when they did the amputation, they went probably about 2 inches back from the toes, so about 1 inch behind the ball. So the entire ball of my foot is gone, which was the main portion of my foot that I balanced on when I walked, ran, when I did anything, which makes this doubly hard to get used to, because I still have no balance on it. I still routinely just kind of fall off of it when I try to balance on it and then have to catch myself. There's outside view. You kind of see from the top there. And, you can see some darkened areas there on the inside. I'm not going to get too close because it does still look kind of gnarly. you can see the difference, in my calves, and the difference in, my left foot and what's left of my right foot. How the right is bigger. That's because it virtually stays swollen. It's not as swollen as it did get before. It was, 3 times bigger almost. And it goes down more than this when I sleep, but when I'm up and walking around on it, it pretty well stays swollen. And I'm taking 2 water pills, so it's not water retention. I don't know what it is. But, my heels, right there, my heels are flat on the floor and equal. So, you can see right about, not quite a half, but I call it a half, it's simple. Right about a third, maybe a little more than a third of my right foot is gone. And that was due to sepsis. And I got sepsis because I got sick and my body couldn't fight the infection because my immune system is gone. That was not due to me mismanaging my diabetes. Diabetes, it didn't help, but I managed it well. That was just what happened. So, be wary. Take as good a care of yourselves as possible, because your body can and will fuck you if the conditions are right. Pardon my French. But that's it. That's Stumpy. And that's what I am working with. There's my guitar. All right, for all those of you that had to turn away, you may now turn back. You're no longer looking at my stump. What you are looking at isn't really any better, but this you're used to. And again, there's my guitar. If you want to see that, I'll show it off better, do a video on it maybe this weekend, give me something to talk about. But yeah, that's my stump. That's what started this whole mess. That's what started GoFundMe. And it is not something that I enjoy. It is not something that I am happy about. It has meant drastic changes to my life that the cancer did not even cause. It has limited my life in ways that I probably will never be able to get back. And those limitations are severely impactful on my life, my psyche, my well-being, because I used to be a very physical person. And this has changed everything. Some of the things I used to enjoy doing, I'll be able to do again, but I will have to do them differently. And that's forever, That's forever. And it's not easy to deal with. And if I sit and think about it too long, it gets to me. I get down, I get angry, because, I don't feel like this was necessary. I doubt that, it was caused by anything other than just the chance of life, but I'd already been through so freaking much. And, I thought that I was making it. I thought things were going to get better. I was doing it. I was holding it down, Uh, but then this happened and, pulled the rug out from under me. I fell off my magic carpet. And it has, led me to a bad place, led me to a rough place. And it is part of what has put me in the financial position that I'm in now. And, nothing good. Nothing good has come from this. You always want to try to see the silver lining, the good in everything, even the bad stuff. But I can legitimately say that this has just been all bad, and there has been nothing good about it. And it didn't need to happen. I don't feel like I deserved it. Maybe I did. I don't know. Just by chance, maybe there's somebody up there that is getting a kick out of trying to see how much shit I can take. I don't know. And I'm not trying to say, that I've got it so bad. I know there's people that got it worse than I do. But I don't exactly have it good. So, that's that. Hope you all enjoyed. I don't see how you enjoy that, but you got a better understanding of my situation. I can't, give you a view from my eyes, but imagine being like imagine being inside a foggy funhouse, with funhouse mirrors, and that's what it's like for me to see, double vision, wavy vision, disjointed, really blurry. So that's that. Thank you all for paying attention. Those of you that, didn't want to see it, it's not that bad, but if you don't want to see it, I totally understand. I don't know how to do timestamps, so just go by when I say, go ahead and turn away, and when I say, okay, you can turn back now. I did make a mistake of saying, there's my guitar, before I told you could turn back, and that's why I showed the guitar again. So, thank you all very much for continuing to hang out. GoFundMe is in the description as always. My folks seem to think that showing my stump will help with donations. Probably not, because, it's not getting to different people. It's just getting to the same people that watch. I have had a couple recent donations, and I thank you deeply. The GoFundMe was never meant to be a long-term solution. It was never meant to be a solution in itself. It was always just meant to help. But I have never counted on it. So I do very much appreciate you if you want to, can, and do donate. And I also completely understand if you do not want to or can't. So thank you very much. I may make another video after this one. I'm not sure. I do have something else I want to talk about, but I don't think I want to talk about it yet. Just, out of some slight superstition. But we'll see. Y'all have a good one. Take care.